What do you want me to say? Something about your show?
I shit on myself in the womb.
Stop, Phil.
You fucking stink.
You know what? Fuck this.
Oh, because it's Hollingsworth, but it's worth less.
I don't want to hear about whatever you have to say.
The worthless of the week.
Yeah. Hey, you just gonna sit up there the whole time?
It's a fucking Phil Fox Scorpion.
It's a move, man.
You fucking dummy. Ugh.
Then what the fuck? How is it racist?
Black people.
Oh, God. Oh, shoot me now, dude. Just shoot me now.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the HollingsWorthless program. Yeah. I'm one of the hosts, Big Irish J. Hollingsworth, and we have the usual suspects, the Fab Four, the Hooligoons, starting off with the Mechanable Sean McCann.
Trying to get my levels right.
Get on my level, son. We have the Coco co-host, a.k.a. Sweet Dick Willie, Manulus.
Jesus.
Rojas Martin.
Yeah. What's up, everybody?
And we have the marijuana Merry Christmas. I didn't have what I had to prepare. I didn't prepare for Tyler. To the fucking the highest of all, Tyler Smith.
Yeah.
I thank you.
Real quick, let's do a shout out to everybody that's in here. Victoria, Mariah, Sandy, Jay Orbit. What's up, Jay Orbit? Felicia, Kay Ioka, aka Pearl, Guyanese gal, Carla, Andrea, and also shout out to Jonathan. Oh, San Francisco 49er girl just coming in. Shout out to Jonathan Mechanable for the setting up the intro, and we have some things coming with revising the HollingsWorthless or stepping it to another level. Would you say, Sean?
Yeah, this is just kind of a bit of a test in production, a test on the live server. So yeah, we're figuring some. How's my sound, by the way? Is that all right?
Sound a little quiet.
Other than your voice, it sounds great. What's
Do
up,
we
Em?
normally do that countdown thing? I think this is the first time I've been on time, so I'm like, is that how it normally goes?
Usually I think it cuts off before it.
We added it so you could be on time.
Perfect. During it, I ran into the other room to grab my pipe, so it was perfect.
You sound
wait,
fine.
wait. Can you show that pipe real quick?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that looks like just
butt plug.
It's pretty. Oh, a butt plug. Yeah, it's pretty dirty, but it definitely looks like a butt plug. That's why I got it, baby.
Felicia with the icons. Tyler, you see your icon, right?
Yeah, I'm the clock.
I sound a bit distorted. Sean's shirt looks like like chef pants.
I would never look at the shirt the same. No.
Really quick, Felicia, we got to get one for Manny. I say we do the PC computer.
Oh yeah. Yep.
For PC Manny, or
she got it.
I don't know. And Tyler could also be a weed flower, but Amaretta's in here. Sipping on Amaretta is in here. Also, I wanted to give a quick little heads up. Today is Phil Fox's birthday. I talked to him today. Oh, there you go. There's Manny, PC Manny. It's his birthday today, and I talked to him. He is next month. He will be 1 year sober.
Dude, that's
which is
so
fucking
great.
crazy.
Damn.
He's doing good. He's working. He said that with the place he's staying at, he doesn't know if he would be able to stay sober if he hadn't stayed at this place. He's like, I don't know if I can do it.
A new place?
It's the place he's been at for like this whole time,
and he's running it, right?
I think so. Yeah. And everybody, if you want to give Phil a shout out or go say something to him, it's at like the animal on everything. But he's doing good. He said he's with not doing drugs. He's saving a lot of money. He said he's saved up a lot of money and stuff, and he's doing good though. But I wanted to give everybody an update since it's his birthday today. And that's that. Okay, it's been a good episode.
Wow.
Thanks, guys.
I miss Phil. There's a part of me that has like the guilt of replacing him.
Well,
That's what happens though when somebody doesn't show up to work. They get replaced.
When you don't show up for work enough.
Yeah.
Well, I love you, Phil, if you're listening.
We all love you, Phil. Big Daddy Chris just came in here. Lots of stuff to get to. Also, before we get to Manny, do you want to do? We did it on the Love and Black and White. Do you want to do it on here also for the people that might not have been there?
What's that?
About Miles.
Oh, yes. I just wanted to say a special thank you to everybody who, got me and the wife something, from the registry. I still feel like, I don't know, you feel like you get borderline emotional just, thinking about all these people who thought about you. Tyler, thank you. I will be sending you your video tonight. But yeah, just big thanks to everybody, man. It's super cool. And you guys don't have to get me anything.
Just so everybody knows,
we talked about that though. They do.
Yeah.
Wait, so you guys didn't get Manny anything?
We know what it is.
I was going to say, by the way, Manny is giving everybody an individualized video of his cock. So look forward to that in your email.
Short video.
I can't see it. Where is it?
I was going to go the other way.
I
was
think
going to
that's
say
what
huge
I wrote
file.
in the memo of the baby gift. This is so I can see that dick.
Okay, we got a bunch of shit today. Okay, I wanted to start with this. Who would be the right match? The versus match. Mariah Carey. You said was this yours, Manny?
No.
I read a thing where they were asking Nick Cannon who would be the right versus. He's like, I'm gonna be honest, I know it's not gonna be popular, but R. Kelly's the only one that could come up against her. So I was thinking about it.
Wait, R. Kelly versus Mariah?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's because dude, who else would you?
I mean, it would have been Whitney Houston if she was
that's
alive.
the only one. Yeah, and even then, if that was actually a choice, you'd be like, really, Mariah against Whitney? I don't know about that.
What about Beyonce?
I think it's different. She doesn't sing like that. You have to have a singer, So like, that's not the same. I was thinking also of like, could you do the closest thing? It's not even right, but the one who's on Murder Inc. What's not Aaliyah?
Oh, you're
Ashanti.
talking about Ashanti. I don't even think she's not.
God damn, she looks so good right now.
Oh God,
man, I think
she's
that, you know what I
thick.
think ruined her career was there was
Inc.
an episode of what was it, Punked, where she was just a complete asshole to like whoever the driver was.
Oh
was
yeah, I
fucking with
remember
her.
that one.
Yeah. She kept telling him, "Hey, could you please, not talk anymore? Me and my mother, like back." She was like going off. It was like rough, and I think it just kind of changed everybody's opinion of her. Although I don't know, outside of shit, I don't know who else you would do unless you're gonna do like, I mean, if people don't know Anita Baker, Anita Baker's probably better than Mariah.
Even then, though, right? That's different.
Well,
It's
they have
Celine Dion. That's I could see maybe. But then they're two different genres, right? Because it's like, So
I don't think there are Mariah Carey type singers like
Mariah
that
versus Boyz II Men.
I think since you brought that up, dude, I don't know, but I think everybody else is aside from like New Edition and those
Jodeci. Jodeci.
Oh, Jodeci.
Who was the person that they isolated singing the Christmas songs? Was that Mariah Carey?
Oh yeah,
Probably.
Mariah's got that one song that's fucking
like a number
All
one.
I Want for Christmas Is You. Wait, what?
Yeah. I thought she was like a terrible singer.
Mariah? No,
I haven't heard that.
She
So
had
they
the
just isolated just her vocals, and it was just like garbage. It was
I hear that.
I see you, San Francisco 49er girl. Anita Baker versus Toni Braxton. That'd be a good one.
Same voice. Yeah, it is same voice.
I think I guess it would be Whitney, and you could, even though she's I mean
not here.
Yeah, you could still I mean, she has enough hits, I would think.
Yeah,
that's a tough one, man. I don't know.
Damn,
Music's changed so much.
Yeah, that was the one that stumped us. I mean, shit. A lot of and they have to kind of be around your age, I would assume. I mean, that's a tough one.
Yeah,
but
I
don't know.
Jodeci and Boyz II Men would be.
Oh God, and that would be hard, dude, because Jodeci's got the cuts.
But at the same time, Jodeci has been strung out for like years. Like, who was it? JoJo was like laid out on stage, like high as shit.
Well, I don't think it. Well, I mean, you could just be like, we'll just play it. We're not going to sing it. We'll just play it.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the other thing, dude. I don't want to hear that song. What's the Jodeci song? The Stevie Wonder
Oh
that they
yeah,
do.
yeah, I forget.
So I love that song, dude. When they did it on that Unplugged, on the MTV Unplugged, dude, that
the
was
one that's
sick.
like, I wake up feeling so horny.
No.
No. There's a dope cover
Lately,
they do.
lately.
Yeah, they do lately.
Okay.
And dude, they both sing it from their nuts. And the thing is, though, is then I wanted to go hear other live versions of it. And dude, they just captured Magic in a Bottle on that stage that day. Because
who would have done the verses versus Nirvana?
Okay, look, unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know if it really is. Look, I think they got way more. So, if we go back to when Nirvana was huge,
right?
Nevermind was a dope album. That shit, that's a sick album. Bleach before that was a sick album. But dude, In Utero, that was, we all knew it, dude. They were going downhill. He was so strung out at that point. And in fact, Dave Grohl just got interviewed about this, and he doesn't like listening to In Utero because he thinks it's too dark, and he thinks it's just a different way they went. And I remember when that came out, I was like, man, Heart-Shaped Box, I don't know. It just it felt like if they kept going that they would have fallen off.
Yeah.
There's a few comments in here. First of all, I'm going to come back to this. Tyler would look good with cornrows, but Jodeci has no chops now. Agree that they have no chops now.
Really?
Sandy. Yeah, they're all fucked up.
Yeah, and I think Casey blew out his voice.
Guyanese saying Boyz II Men way better than Jodeci in their primes.
Yeah, in their prime. That's what I wanted. Dude, that's the question.
Jodeci's that album just had so many goddamn good songs. Forever My Lady. That you have what's the other one? God, I never can remember fucking songs, but that thing, I listened to that album back to back, and it was grimy. It was fucking grimy. Boyz II Men were love songs. Jodeci was fucking songs.
Yeah.
Let's fuck.
Yeah, but Boyz II Men, that one song they did, that was like the big one. Not
Motown
Boyz II
Philly?
Men. Yeah, no, not Motown Philly. The slow one they did.
Oh yeah,
that was nutty.
Aaron Hall, fucking Teddy Riley.
Yeah,
no, that's the thing. San Francisco Girl brings up a good. So Nirvana was really good at covers, and so that's a David Bowie song, great cover. Man Who Sold the World. They did a bunch of Meat Puppet covers on that Unplugged album. Dude, they were really good at covers. The problem is their own songs.
Wait, put back up what Tiffany said.
Yeah.
Both were great. Jodeci, you fucked too. Boyz II Men, you get married too.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to go back to this. This literally, this
Oh,
was
Weirgin. What's up?
Yeah, fucking Weirgin after 7. After 7,
after 7 was great.
Fucking Tony, Mint Condition.
Oh yeah,
back in the
Tony.
Has done it again.
Yep.
Okay, let me go back up to Guyanese comment. Okay, Tyler would look great with cornrows. Okay, so this is something I thought about the other day. I was watching a thing where they were talking about, it was a white girl that had braids. Okay. And everybody was like, oh, you're taking our culture. Different people. There was also a white dude that had dreadlocks, and this black girl was like, why are you wearing dreads? And he's like, is that a school? And he's just trying to go to class.
Oh, I
and
remember that.
Stopped. Yeah, she stopped.
She grabbed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, what the fuck? It's just dreads. But here's this is going to be a 2-part question, because we have a lot of I don't want to say
wait, not to stop you. I apologize.
Yeah.
Sandy nailed it on the head. Me and Jay love Mint Condition. Shout out to Mint Condition.
Yes.
Yeah.
So but I was going to say we have a lot of Tyler, what do you call them? COPs in the
No, just CPs.
Okay. Yeah. People of color or Tyler's version so I want to know, so let's say you didn't know Tyler, but you see Tyler with cornrows. What's people's thoughts? What's your initial thought on that? Or like the guy with the white dude that had dreads, or
hey, can I say this one? Can I add this one too? I want to add this one too.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Or a black chick with blonde straight hair. I don't ever.
I think I just don't give
I don't think twice about any of that shit.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
I just don't give a shit. It's like I don't,
Who cares? It's hair, man. Damn.
So you guys are okay with me getting cornrows?
Yeah,
I think I have a picture of me with cornrows.
I think it would make you an even better drug dealer if you had. You know what I mean? Like if you.
Well, first off, I'm not a drug dealer anymore.
I know, but if you were,
I am reformed ever
Look
since.
at this, Tyler. Too many scenarios. Tyler with cornrows equals sexy.
Whoa.
Do it.
All right.
Too far, man. Too far.
Let me see if I can pull up an old photo of me.
Okay, so here's like when I was watching this. Okay, so let's say somebody has a problem. It doesn't look like anybody would give a fuck if Tyler got. Yeah, Justin Timberlake did have him, but here's my thought is okay. So if we all say, look at those baby hairs. if the first human on Earth or first man was black, then don't we all come from the black man?
There you go.
Right. But dude, that doesn't fit into people's narratives, so you can't go with that.
Yeah, that's the big thing, right? Is like what fits your narrative today, and if you're just virtue signaling or you're just trying to, so
I mean,
we live in an interesting society, it's like I think that a lot of people just want to be mad just to be mad. So
of course they do it. And dude, think about it. Even Blossom's getting canceled right now.
No shit on Jeopardy.
Blossom's getting canceled.
Damn.
People will look, and she's getting canceled for 2 reasons. So for those that don't know, her name is I don't know how to say her
Miriam
name.
Blake or something like
Yeah,
that.
Like the show's getting canceled or the actress?
So no, she was the actress. So she was asked to be a host of Jeopardy because the previous host, also the EP, same person, he appointed himself host, which is his right. He's the EP, but he got canceled for saying some things on a podcast, just like we're gonna do for the next 46 minutes. And then so they said, okay, well, we wanted Blossom to do it. So Blossom, they hire her to do it. And now because she got it, now they're trying to cancel her for 2 things. One thing, she said that Israel has the right to occupy the Gaza Strip. I don't know. I don't know what that means or doesn't mean because I don't know enough about it. And then secondly, that she said she didn't get her kids vaccinated, not the COVID stuff, but vaccinated. Further part of the story is that they have some medical conditions, so their doctor advised probably don't do that for whatever medical conditions. But those are the 2 things now that are going to get her canceled. So think about it. I just want to reiterate. One of them is that her own children she didn't vaccinate because their doctor said, right? So on some Tuesday, she went to the doctor. She had a 3:00 appointment with her kids. Went to the pediatrician. The pediatrician's like, yo, yeah, I would advise against this. So at 4:00, she's like, okay, cool. They hopped in the car, went and got some ice cream and watched some TV that night. Well, now all of a sudden it was like a conspiracy she had. Hey, I'm an anti-vaxxer and this is, and her eyes were turning red and like they just do all this shit. Who gives a shit, man?
Yeah. Man.
Honestly, who cares? Thank you, Mayim Bialik.
And then I heard Schwarzenegger just lost some endorsements as well for yelling at people who don't want to wear masks.
Wait, Tyler, who did Manny say?
Oh no,
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Is that what he said?
Yeah, I almost think we should have PC Manny just in case.
We just want to say here on the HollingsWorthless podcast that there is an individual by the name of Arnold Schwarzenegger, not to be associated or mistaken by what some people would consider the N-word. That is an Austrian name, and it comes from Austrian origin. So,
thank you, PC Manny. Emeretta also said she didn't let her kids wear diapers. That if she was outside, she'd just let them pee against a tree.
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
Who gives a fuck,
so
though?
here's the thing, though. Who cares?
Yeah, who's it hurting?
Who gives a
Unless your tree.
But on the other, on another note, Busta Rhymes is like, he went off on a fucking tangent about being forced to wear masks. I was like, fuck.
Did he really?
Yeah, man.
Why? Can somebody in this chat be honest? You're not going to get judged, but can somebody who doesn't think we should be wearing masks, like has this like issue with it, please explain it to me?
It's wild,
Somebody
man.
said something the other day. They're like, dude, you wear shoes. I'm like, yep. Why? Like just put the fucking mask.
We all hate wearing masks.
Can
Is
I
this
go
a
left
PSA?
real quick? Yeah,
Is
it's
this a PSA?
PSA.
All right.
Yeah, I want to go left.
Another public Sean announcement.
Sean
Yep.
announcement.
So look, and this isn't for this group because I know it's not true. It's not a thing for this group, but hopefully this can get out to the world. There's some weird thing that's happening with these people that don't want to get the vaccination, and it's this: They keep doing this thing like, so first they tell us to wear a mask, and then they tell us don't wear a mask. And then when we wear a mask, it doesn't work because people are still getting sick. And then they say the vaccination will vaccinate us from this thing, but then people are getting it after they have the vaccination. Okay, there's this thing, and dude, you can Google it and like really like dive in deeper if you want, but it's called nuance, and I suggest like totally dive into that word. But here's how it works: is you're all treating this like some binary choice, right? It's either this or this, and there's no in between. Okay, why we're all wearing masks is that it does catch most of the particles, not all of them, but most of the particles. Therefore, driving the occurrence of people catching it from other people down. We wear masks so that we don't give it to other people. It's not necessarily to protect us from those people. Secondly, that because a lot of us wore masks, the number of people that got sick while masks were being worn, there's an assumption, because you can't prove a negative, but there's an assumption that a lot of people didn't get sick because we did that. So the equivalent would be that you can't say that pregnancy is less because of condoms, because you can't prove a negative. You can't prove that something is happening because something didn't happen. But what you can do is have an assumption that because of condoms, pregnancy has decreased, right? So it's the same thing, mask your face up. Also, it does not drive carbon dioxide up. It's been studied. It does not. Stop saying it. Your medical exemption that you claim to have is not a such thing. I want to put that. There is no such thing as a medical exemption. If you have a problem breathing and you can't wear a mask and you need to get something from the store, you do not have the right to go in that store. It is a private establishment open to the public. It is not a public establishment owned by private people. That wouldn't make any sense. So the other thing is, if you can't go in, you don't have a right to go in because you can't wear a mask. What you do is they have many other ways that you can get that food delivered, curbside service, all that. So I just want to throw out all the bullshit. Oh, by the way, when people get vaccinated, you can still, what happens is it and I know this from a great TikTok channel I dove into that Jay showed me.
Oh, I was just, dude, I brought her up.
Okay.
Sci time with Tracy.
Yeah. It goes into your nose, and what happens is the vaccinated people, it stops it from going down into your lungs and causing pneumonia. Those that are not vaccinated, it will just carry on down there. Now, the thing is since it's in your nose, and that's a common denominator between the people that are vaccinated and not vaccinated, both those people can move that virus back and forth to each other because it's accumulated in the nose. The difference is that there is a most likely probability that you as a vaccinated person will not get, oh, Carla, you don't even know. I got 7 more minutes left. You won't get pneumonia. It needs to be long because people don't get it.
Yeah, and I want to say,
that's
if
been
you're
another public Sean announcement.
Yeah.
If anybody's on TikTok, there's a lady. Her name is Tracy, but her TikTok name is SCI time with Tracy. Sci time with Tracy, and her credentials. She has a PhD. She's a retired college professor, PhD in microbiology and immunology. And what she does is, I'm sure we've all seen different videos of like some person giving a speech and like, oh, I'm a doctor of this or that or whatever. She will side by side with these videos and break down, like, as they're talking, they'll go, okay, that's true, that's incorrect, and she'll explain to you why it's incorrect. It's fucking great, because I've seen videos where you'll hear them and you're like, Jesus, so this is true, or it's not working, or we're all fucked or whatever, and then she'll break it down and you're like, oh, okay. So I recommend that a lot. Side time with Tracy is fucking the best on.
And I'd like to give
TikTok.
a shout out real quick to Mariah for holding it down, working in the hospitals during COVID, and keeping everybody safe. So.
Yes. Jack Galvin's in here. What's up, Jack?
Mariah Carey? Is that why you guys were talking about her?
No.
Late as always.
Wait a minute. Hey, what is this? Tiffany, this makes me nervous. I see where you say up here, it says, oh, and carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide are different. Are you, and I assume she's a medical professional? Is that what you guys said? Okay. Well, regardless.
Mariah is.
Okay. Regardless, though, are people mixing that up?
I wouldn't
Well,
be surprised if they are.
Right? Oh.
Yeah.
You see her other comment. Humans regularly lack basic problem-solving skills. Masks
She's
are
right.
complicated. Yeah.
See, it's these dummies.
There's a lot of pushback when there's a new thing. Like,
Yeah,
people didn't like condoms when they came out. Man, people didn't like the toilet when it came out.
people didn't like Steve Harvey as the host of Family Feud.
Yeah,
Tyler
It was like,
replacing
change is
Phil.
hard.
they hated it. they made up stuff to try and fix it. Like calling him a
Tyler didn't
racist.
like when the people started using their term POC instead of black.
I did not. All I said was that there was a sign, and I misread it because I'm bad at reading.
He's dyslexic.
Hey, you know what would be dope, actually?
Huh.
You know what we should think about this, and I'm going to totally put Ryan on the spot here, but it would be interesting to actually have a show where we brought somebody like her in, if not her, and actually had just a straight COVID talk, like for a section. You know,
Mariah, what's your thoughts, Mariah?
Yeah, that would be kind of dope.
Okay, we're gonna send you an invite right now, Mariah. Where are you? No, we can do that.
I
Absolutely.
think it'd be cool. Yeah. Get a
Mariah,
pro
let
on.
us know what you say. Tyler, were you about to say something?
I was gonna say, like, my whole I'm kind of just broken about the whole COVID, because I talked to somebody who's smarter than me the other day about this, and they were saying that
Thanks, man.
they've never made a vaccine for coronavirus. That it's just it'll always mutate, always be different, and then every year we're gonna have a different corona.
Yeah. It's true. COVID's been around for you can look on a 20-year-old Lysol bottle you have under your sink, and you'll see it says it protects from COVID. COVID's not new.
Wow.
Remember, COVID-19 is COVID strain for 2019.
Yeah.
Right. And so it's this one that's given us the issue.
Yeah, it's funny, like just watching people on certain talk shows. Like, who was the guy who died? Rush Limbaugh. He was lying to his listeners, saying, yeah, COVID-19 is the 9th iteration of this, so we've had it, you know what I mean? And it's like, no, it's the year, dumbass.
Yeah, he's a
rest in hell.
yeah, that's weird. Never speak ill of the dead.
So they're trying to cancel culture is now going after the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Ooh.
Talk about it, dude. I know. Talk about it.
Is it because they're saying that it's racist to call them Fighting Irish because it's racist to assume all Irish are drunk aggressors?
Well, I don't know if that's not
Is
fair
that
or
it?
not. Seems pretty fair.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
pretty
it's actually the little guy.
It even, dude, even this is the New York Post, and read the title. It's even fucking racist. It says, as soon as we sober up, the Irish will fight the woke attack on the Notre Dame. Yeah, Irish don't give a fuck. We I mean, we want that shit. I mean, that dude. I mean, the way that even came about is back in the day, Notre Dame, I think they were called the Fighting Terriers, or they were like a dog was like their mascot. And then they had a game where they came from behind, and at the time, this is like maybe late 1800s, early 1900s, the Irish. What's this? What the fuck did Weirgin say?
Oh, are we gonna fight over control?
Oh, what?
Yeah, I got control now too. That's why they're flipping around.
I muted you for. Oh, all right.
Oh my god.
Anyways. Oh fuck. No, but so they were originally, I think it was dogs or terriers, and then they came back from a game, and the press said they fought like the Irish, and so and then they took that upon that. It's a term of endearment, you know. Yes, Tyler.
Is that a good thing?
Well, look,
I don't even know anymore.
There's a big piece missing though. So this is the first time where you have, what are these things called? The Irish guy, and then you have like a moose and what do they call them again?
Mascots.
Mascot. Thank you, God. I couldn't get that through my head. This is the first time in mascot history where an Irish school picked an Irish mascot. This wasn't some white folks saying, hey, we're going to be the Indians, or this is so that's the difference here, is that the Irish chose the Fighting Irish and that mascot.
I'm with Emeretta.
Leave it alone.
I'm with Emeretta. I thought it was a leprechaun the whole time.
Well, it is. It is. But it's it's a leprechaun that represents an Irish person, and the leprechaun's going like this, so it's the Fighting Irish.
Gotcha.
But in the article it says there are very few ways to insult the Irish. A week poor, perhaps. Again, alcoholism, always
There you
funny.
go.
A week poor, perhaps. Awake without insulting the dead, which is 100% true. Like every funeral I've been to, family members are just shitting on each other. Not to even the go-to joke about the great potato famine of the 19th century. Quote, why didn't they just go fishing? Will elicit ire. But tell the Irish they should be insulted. That's another story. Exactly. Basically, people telling Irish should be offended by the leprechaun, and there's no fucking way. There's no way they're getting rid of the leprechaun. I would be. There's no fucking way.
It's not going to work.
Yeah.
No, the Irish. That's the thing. And this isn't to speak of
What
anybody
would
else.
happen to Lucky Charms cereal?
Exactly.
Be next.
We're not. We're not going to be a victim of that. That's just not. It's stupid. It's made up. It's dumb.
Yeah.
You can't be racist towards white people. That's what we're establishing, right?
But you can be racist towards the Irish. You can be racist towards a group. White people just is not. White
Too
people
much of
is
a
not
blanket.
a thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
You guys know how I've been on the voice comedy competition?
Yeah.
Yes.
So there was a homosexual on the show
Oh
who
boy.
brought a lot of homosexuals
Oh,
to the
jeez.
audience, and the judges on the panel. I don't know if I said anything homophobic. I don't think I did say anything homophobic,
Ginger.
but I guess they wrote in and tried to cancel all the judges on the dais for the.
No shit.
But and then
Wait,
Josh
wait.
ended up stepping down.
Josh Firestein.
He stepped down from his position.
For
and
why? What were you guys doing? That was.
Wait, he's like a booker, right? Over
he's
there.
the booker of the club.
Did
He
you
didn't
did
step
you
down
call
from
the
his
gay
booking
people
position.
people of cocks?
Well, no, cock people.
Cocked.
Yeah, I guess maybe people I guess there's a lot of lesbians and gays. It was like a mixed bag. A lot of LGBT.
Keep going.
Any
TQ
other
plus
ones?
I. We just want to say here on the
Had to.
HollingsWorthless podcast that we're not representatives of that community, and we will botch things from time to time. But I just want everybody to know that people of cocks and cocks of people are not a real thing. That's
LGBTQ PCs.
There you go.
So, the one joke that they pointed out that I remembered from them complaining was that one of the persons in the competition had a joke about a butt plug, and then one of the judges said, "Of course, you got to laugh with a butt plug joke. I mean, look at the audience." Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's really. I mean, like,
Is that bad? That's
if he was like, man, if you're only catering to all these gays in the crowd, like something like that would have been, I feel like, offensive. But
yeah, but I
it was
mean,
just
like,
it was
you
just
think-
trying to make a joke.
I agree with you 100%. But I think if it were in this terms, right? Imagine I was up there, and then there was a white judge who said, "Well, of course you got to laugh. Look at the audience," and it was an all black audience. That might come across a little bit more, you know.
Huge difference. The delta between homosexuality rights and liberties and black folks is such a monster canyon.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not saying that they're the
Yeah.
same, but I'm just saying, like, no, well, yeah. I mean,
You know what I
like,
get bothered by though, dude, is like
Yeah.
I can look across the street and see, oh, there's a black guy, and if I'm racist, I'm gonna be racist against that guy purely by the thing I can see like that. I can't look across the street and say, oh, there's that gay dude.
Oh, of course.
Well, I mean,
Well,
Well,
I mean,
no, you don't. No, don't flip my point up.
Yeah.
So-
No, I'm with you because it's like
There's a
That
whole
guy across
huge
the street in
difference.
those
you can
Daisy
hide-
Dukes.
you can hide
and
being you can hide being gay,
Yeah.
but
just
you can't
deep
hide
throating
being
that popsicle.
Also-
Balloons.
You know,
We
and
just-
also
we just wanna
owning.
stay here on the HollingsWorthless podcast that not all
Sorry,
people
man.
deep throat, popsicles or other, foods.
No,
Back
not
to
all
you guys.
people, gay people.
Not all gay people. I'm sorry. Sean had a point to finish.
Sorry.
I
Well, no, owning people is more of a fetish in the gay community too. You know, than a law.
But yeah, I don't think that they should have been canceled because of that statement. I mean, ultimately, when you're here's the thing. When you are a comic, and especially if you're a judge, I mean, you look at The Voice, right? It's like, oh, any of these like competition things, all the judges are like brutally honest. And I think that as comics for over 10 years, we're able to see when it's like, oh, you went for the easy joke. And basically that's all that judge was saying. You know, like I don't think Josh should have had to step down because of it, but we live in such the cancel culture arena right now that it's like, yeah, like, well, do you want my club to be closed down and owned by that group right now, or do you want, you know? So
no, let me, Tyler. So I want to hear more about this. This is going sideways fast. Yeah, fucking Manny's having to work OT right now. So okay, so you this was last Tuesday that this happened.
Yeah,
yesterday
last Tuesday
or the
was,
week before.
Yesterday was Josh's last time.
Okay,
damn.
When was the gay comic? You know,
that was last Tuesday.
Okay. I heard, I'm sure his set was fabulous. So my question is this. So
it was funny because we even like passed like there. I know there was like 3 openly gay comedians in the competition, and all of them got passed to the next round.
So
like,
okay, so
we're praising them.
Remember, we're talking about Seattle.
Yeah.
Well, Tacoma.
Actually, that matters though. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to go back. So okay, so the person went up, and then like when was this said? And who said it? Did Josh say that about that? Look at the audience.
Yeah, he said like you got to laugh on a butt plug joke. I think it might have been Josh or it might have been Andrew. All I know is it wasn't me.
You're like,
I was just sitting there like checking my Twitter. I didn't say shit the whole time.
okay, so and that person moved on though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they weren't denied anything. They moved on, and then the comic didn't write in, or one of the people in the audience wrote in, or
one of the people in the audience wrote in. And then I think like the comic wrote in too, and then the comic wrote the judges, or wrote Josh. And I guess Josh and the comic had a back and forth, and it just got all messy. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't have any of the scripture, otherwise I'd read it for you guys.
Yeah, dude, that's the like. It sucks because it's like, you know, he made an honest comment that it was an easy joke to get based on whatever the crowd was, and it should have been that, you know. It's like, I think that we live in, like I said, we live in this cancel culture now, man, where it's like, oh, you know what? I don't like you. Your career's over. You know, it's like, dude, that's how this guy feeds his family. And, you know, it's like been taken away over like such a small thing.
It's very gross. Yeah. It's very much a newer comic. I feel like, I mean, it's a newer comic that's pushing this stuff because it's like,
oh, well, let me tell you about, go ahead.
Her suggestion was to have Nate Jackson be one of the judges. Like, you want a competing club owner to judge the open mic competition at his competing comedy club. Do you think anybody gives a shit about you? Like, this is, I mean,
why Nate?
We call it the voice competition, but it might as well be called the bringer competition. This is just to sell tickets and to like find new faces. That's all it is. Like,
dude, you know what they should do? They should go, you know what? We understand you're upset, so you know what? We're just going to cancel the whole thing. You know what? It's great that you moved on, but obviously this was a mistake. We can't critique. You know, there's a comedy club where you're going for laughs, and you know, we may be judges, but we're still going for jokes. And if we can't do that here off of something so fucking non-issue and accurate, you're just stating a fact. An obvious thing.
I'll say that, like, I think I may have talked about this before, but it was like the final festival we were trying to put together for this big weed thing, and it was in Tacoma, and we tried to hire 2 LGBT comics. We tried to hire
I remember this.
2 girls on top of that. And they both, or all 4 of them, canceled last minute, right?
Such a gay thing to do.
And so, like, basically, you know, they filled it with a few other comics. So you still had like 2 or 3, I think, like you had 2 black comics, I think a Mexican comic, and then, you know, a few others. And all I started getting hit up by the community, like, and it was like this one gay comic who was like, look at this shit. This is the most, you know, like, non-diverse, you know, comedy show. And I was just like, first off, like, I don't know why you're commenting in the first place, because you're not funny enough to be on this shit anyways. And then this girl jumped in, same thing, you know, where's all the female comics? I was like, we tried to book 2 huge names, they canceled last minute. And part of me is like, why am I explaining myself to people that don't matter at the very end?
Why'd they slide that together? I got confused in that part. You said female comics. Did you mean like, were they asking for females or comics? Which one was it?
I think see if Sean can take over as voter, one of the voters on The Voice.
I'd love to. I'd
Oh my
love
goodness.
to judge
Oh
it.
my god! But yeah, it's you know, I get that it's all about representation, whatever. But I mean, did you see
No,
that?
it's not.
Yeah, you're right. Nope, it's
No,
about
it's
getting
not.
laughs. It's about putting butts in seats.
It's
and
bullying, dude. This is about bullying people, though. These are dorks and nerds that now have a little bit of power, and they're bullying people out of their things.
Yeah,
It's
but you know,
the worst.
You're 100% right, because it's not about being funny anymore. It's about literally trying to cancel everybody to where you're the only headliner left in the city, and you can't even do 10 minutes.
Dude, it's
Until you get canceled.
it's take it back. That's what everything is always. Take it back, or I'm telling. If you don't take it back, I'm fucking telling. Is
The whole world's a rat now. Everybody is a rat. They do it every day. That's what social media is. It's a tell-all. A tell-on. I'm going to tell on you on one of these platforms. You
take it back. If you don't take it back,
Donkey.
Mariah, will you email me at bigirishj@gmail.com just so I have your email, and then we'll schedule, because Mariah said she'd be honored to share her experience with the HWP family.
That'd be awesome.
I'll be sure to give you a shout out. Good vibes. So if you can, please, Mariah, email me bigirishj@gmail.com. Okay. Go ahead. Somebody say.
Sean's seat.
What?
It says put an iPad for Sean's seat.
I have no idea what that
if you were gonna be a judge, you're gonna just have a little iPad.
Oh yeah. Make me a little robot, like a doctor robot.
Who put this CRISPR? What's CRISPR?
Oh, that was old. But basically it was just gene editing. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, just super quick though.
Yes.
Manny, the story you put in chat right before this.
Holy shit,
Will you
right?
talk about that, dude? Because I read that and
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I saw this last minute, like
That's
looking for topics, to talk about today, and it came up, and it says man dies after using adhesive instead of a condom during sex.
Okay, stop.
Oh, yep.
We've
okay,
all
go ahead.
thought about it.
That means, dude, that title. So when you read that and you're like, whoa, this is going to be crazy. And the first thing that goes to my head is the Gorilla Glue girl.
Yeah.
But then when you actually read the story, there's things that are missing in that title that you probably would have read, just been like, nah, I don't need to read this.
Exactly. And the first paragraph says it all. Police say a man died after using a strong epoxy adhesive to glue shut his private parts during sex to protect against pregnancy.
His fucking dick hole.
Yes. So according to the Times of Indiana, or according to the Times of India, 25-year-old.
Or Indiana, either.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same place, same outcomes.
Yeah.
It's a good way to prevent COVID too, is to glue your mouth shut.
25-year-old Salma Misra and his fiance checked into a hotel in Junipero on June 22nd. Both were addicted to drugs, police told the paper.
There you go.
There you go. That
Who
answers
would've
that.
thought?
So wow, but gluing your dick hole shut, that's something different.
But hold on.
Can I ask you guys?
Yeah.
You ever not had a condom and like, all right, let's try and MacGyver my way out of this? Or do you just pull out like I do?
Yeah.
I wasn't with that at first. Oh God.
Oh man.
I did
Sorry,
MacGyver
Critter.
a condom when I was like fucking 16 or 17.
Like
This,
a fucking
me and this
surgical
girl.
glove.
What?
Surgical glove.
No, a fucking.
Just the pinky. Just
Water
the pinky
balloon.
and the
It was
glove.
like a sandwich bag.
Like a dime
a full
bag.
sandwich or a half sandwich?
Yeah.
bag?
You know what? Now thinking back about it,
It was
I
a
think
freezer bag.
I think I might have done some dumb shit like you. I think I used a like a grocery bag or something. It was fucking horrible, man.
Okay,
Water
we get it.
balloon.
Huge
Oh,
cock.
sorry.
You're like, I used an industrial fucking leaf bag,
Yeah, I used a Bounty garbage bag.
water balloon.
Hey,
Uh,
but dude, hold on. So on that story though he just read, so then it says since they didn't have any protection, they decided to apply the adhesive on his private parts to ensure she doesn't get pregnant. They were carrying the adhesive as they occasionally used it with whitener to inhale the mixture for a kick. He was found now this is what bothers me is this last these last two little paragraphs.
Yeah.
It's going to bother everybody else too. He was found unconscious. So remember, now we just got a preemptive part here that was talking about how he glued his dick hole shut because he didn't want to get her pregnant. You're right. Right. So now here we go. He was found unconscious in the bushes outside the Amber Tower on June 23rd and was taken to the hospital as his condition deteriorated. Misra reportedly died of multiple organ failure. Dude, those are just 2 pieces of bread. Where's the sandwich at? You can't just say that. You can't just say, oh, and then they found him and he was unconscious and sick.
She got pregnant with, did you hear she got pregnant with conjoined twins?
I'll give you that.
See, that's not a mic drop. That's more of like toss it in the garbage.
I love it. I don't know why I love that. That was fucking hilarious. But
yeah,
like most likely,
when he came, his balls just fucking expanded.
Yeah, right.
like sneezing and just going back in.
It's like when you puke in your cheeks.
Oh my god! I just picture those cartoons where it's like they put the dynamite in their mouth and then.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Do you think did he glue his hole, or was he like uncircling? Did he just poop all the cum out? Like it's gotta. Nature finds a way. Nature finds a way.
When Jason blew out his ass,
the dog just gets shot. Hey, man, what the fuck?
Oh my god!
Nature finds a way.
In the bedroom when you fuck now.
I'm gonna shit.
Oh my god!
And then you do just all over her chest.
I got your email, Mariah. Perfect. Oh, Jesus.
Oh God,
wow,
that's the funniest ever.
So for those of you listening online, Mariah said, y'all would be surprised with the types of emergency surgeries that we see in the hospital, either because of people either having dangerous sex or experimenting goes wrong.
Oh, we're going to talk about that.
Yes.
Oh God.
I imagine the experimenting is like a solo adventure most times. Yeah. I don't know. I was walking and I slipped and these 12 Matchbox cars flew up my ass.
Oh fuck.
Oh my
in
god.
the box. Yeah, things are already out of control. Daphne, what's up? Okay, let me see where we at. Ron Jeremy's going to jail.
Yeah,
What?
30 counts of sexual assault apparently.
I think it's the latter
Wow.
end. I think he folded it. Or just did the close up. It depends
Yeah,
on
that's
what
what I
you're
was
rocking
wondering.
down there.
If he like sprayed it and then like foreskin closed it, like like
If
closing
he
a
had a
flower,
foreskin
or if he just like
I bet he put
tube
in the
shot
tip.
it down.
I bet he just
Yeah.
laid it right on top of the hole. It's just like, oh, that's on top. It'll dry.
Oh yeah. Did he get stuck inside her
yeah.
a little bit? Like, I
Yeah,
mean, what's
like a
going on with
dog.
that?
Like a dog,
Exactly.
they're just stuck.
Man.
Just in there for too long.
Oh.
Dude.
Stefan
Oh.
said, with Phil currently on hiatus,
Yeah.
let's see, who do we email to get our emails read on the show?
Same email. We just need to get that.
Okay,
back.
I'll talk to him and get the password, which is
Yeah.
hwppod@gmail.com. That's hwppod@gmail.com.
There it is.
Tyler's hand gestures. Okay, but the Ron Jeremy thing. So what's this?
Wow.
He what was it? I don't know the
Dude,
story. I mean, I
it's-
heard he was.
It's insane. He's getting hit like 30 some counts.
Yeah. And I did.
He was like really dirty, right? Like he did some bad things.
Well,
I have
yeah.
his charges listed here. Do you want to hear them?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
These are what he's charged with: 12 counts of forcible rape, 7 counts of forcible oral copulation, 6 counts of sexual battery by restraint, 4 counts of sexual penetration by a foreign object, 2 counts of sexual penetration of an unconscious or asleep person, and 1 count each of sodomy by the use of force, assault with intent to commit rape, and a lewd act upon a child under the age of 14.
Ooh.
Wow.
Jesus
that is fucking
Christ.
crazy.
Over 23 years,
Dude.
1996 to now is when this happened.
Look
Yeah.
how fucking psycho he looks right
Dude, he
now.
looks like fucking Hannibal Lecter in
Yeah.
that shit.
And that's not a bad picture because they're all that way.
Yeah.
yeah.
He also had 1 count of gluing his dick hole shut. Dude,
Man,
that's fucking wild.
it's wild because it's like, people had to have known about this for years, but I wonder if like being a porn star warped his mind because it's like,
yeah, it did.
It had to, man.
Yeah.
I think being a sex worker, it poisons your brain. Like it's gonna make you do weird things.
Did you see we were talking about earlier about Nirvana, about the kid that's on the album?
Wants $150,000 for the pic.
Child exploitation. Did you hear about this, Sean?
Wait, what? Say it again. What?
The the little baby on the album cover for Nirvana?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's suing.
Yeah.
Because he said it was child exploitation.
Child exploitation. He wasn't. What else was it? There was some other thing. They should have
child pornography. He says.
I thought I had read somewhere that his parents never were paid for the picture, and he wanted at least $150,000.
Man,
for it because I don't think the royalties from the CD or something or the album.
Still no statement from Kurt Cobain.
He does say he is going after the band, Kurt's estate, and others for damages, and he wants each of them to cough up at least 150.
Oh, okay.
So that's just what's in the thing. But here's the thing that just bothers me a bit about it. If you're on video right now, you can see this.
Right.
But this is him.
Yeah, he's
and that was done in 2016, I believe.
So he was.
And yeah, he's really like embraced it and has been a part of pop culture. And I'm sure he's used it as a line. I probably shouldn't say that because I don't know that. But here's my point: is why is it now, at 30 years old, he's really like, hey man, that was messed up.
Right.
When he's completely exploited that himself.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. See, this is what we get into, dude. There's this this other thing I was reading about this woman. She's suing her ex-husband. She's some girl from Zoe 101. And it's the same kind of thing. It's so she's accusing her ex-husband in a lawsuit of grooming her and sexually assaulting her. They got married in 2012 when she was 19. The story says when she was only 19. They're trying to portray a certain narrative here, but
of course.
He was 35, I think, when they got married. That's their own thing. But she claims that when she was 18, he digitally began penetrating her, and then in 2010 or 2011, he coerced her into allowing him to record sex, and then a few years later, he eventually convinced her to marry him so he could obtain a green card. Right. So what happened that it's either this is tough because I've been in a kind of a position like this. I remember it was vice versa. I could have said a lot of these same kind of things with an ex because things didn't work out the way I thought they should have. And in reflection, I could start adding all those little layers to it. But it's just weird. Like, and then he talked me into having sex, and then he talked me into filming it, and then he talked me into getting married. And it's just like, man, I'm a victim of all three of those. Okay. I don't know, man.
It takes me back to that old Dave Chappelle joke about like how old is, he said how old is 16, but really how old is 18? It's like you're old enough to make decisions. Like, sorry, like if you make bad decisions, fuck, you can't just, so I don't know.
It's just it's tough.
Yeah.
OnlyFans has banned porn and then reversed it.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, they already reversed it. I heard they were trying, like, I heard the reasoning why they were getting rid of it was because there was like stuff on there that you're not thinking about, that they're like, we got to get rid of this shit because we're making tons and tons of money off of like,
well,
some
if you
bad
know
stuff.
if you want to know what the TikTok conspiracy theories are, it's that people weren't going back to work and they were making money off OnlyFans. And so the government and everybody was like, hey, OnlyFans, get rid of porn so people will go back to their day jobs. That's a TikTok conspiracy.
Okay,
There'll be a new segment.
Fucking stupid. Oh my God. Dude, it's the same. The reason they were doing it is the same problem that the weed companies have. They just couldn't get bank processing because of what their content was.
Yeah.
So they had to, and then they found a bank to do it. So they're good.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hey, this is Joe Biden, OnlyFans. We need people to get back to work. You think you can shut shit down? Like, that's the dumbest, dumb donkey nonsense I've ever heard.
Come on, man. Just get rid of sex.
Well, that's good. I'm glad they're bringing it back.
Yeah, thank God.
Oh, shit.
Now, which would, or for all of you, how would you feel if your girl is like, hey, I want to make some money. I want to do OnlyFans.
Get it.
Okay. I also want
money,
to fuck
baby.
dudes on it.
Huh?
Other dudes.
Other dudes. Ooh.
No. I mean, no. Of course, no. What?
Yeah, I would be like, if you want to do that, then you don't want to date me anymore.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
There's a requirement for dating me, and it's not fucking other dudes.
Yeah.
How demanding, Tyler.
Oh, speaking of cheating, God, what do you think about Steph Curry and Steph Curry's parents?
Get out of their business, media.
I know, but
Good.
still.
Yeah, but what's her number? What's Mama Curry's number?
Yeah. Oh, Mama. Yeah, her number.
Yeah. She's fine as hell. But
yeah.
You know what I mean? But once again, here go the Patriots fucking up people's lives. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, it was an ex-Patriot, right?
Yep.
Who was it? Did they say who it was?
Yeah.
I think it was the last name was Hollingsworth or something like that.
Yeah, I wish. I fucking wish.
I get it for you. It's right here.
Did you guys hear that Rachel Dolezal got a OnlyFans page?
No. Shut the fuck up.
Steven Johnson, 6th-round draft pick, 1988.
Was he a running back?
He was, I believe.
Okay.
I mean, he couldn't even get a first
tight
round?
end.
No.
She won't for much longer. And what were you saying, Tyler? Rachel Dolezal. You're joking, right?
No, I'm not joking. She
has an OnlyFans.
She has an OnlyFans.
You can go to blackpeoplemeet.com for
exactly.
She just changed her name too.
Love Rachel.
Michi Diallo or something.
Yeah,
like
she's
that.
got a new one.
Man,
I'm saying that way wrong, but it's
Would that be hilarious if you go to her OnlyFans and it's just her rapping, like just freestyling for you?
it's categorized as interracial porn. But you're like, I can't get him to change it. That's bullshit.
What's funny is her OnlyFans is listed under her Rachel Dolezal name.
Interesting.
It's an inside look at her art.
Yuck. An inside look. Don't need it.
It's better. Art, hair, and fitness journey with exclusive weekly posts as follow. Monday motivation, gym, fitness, squats, and other stuff. Wednesday workout, hair chair conversations with my clients and hair tutorials. Friday unwind. I bring the art. You bring the wine/drinks. Watch me create and discuss my art. And other random things like foot pics, posts of me using stuff people buy from my Amazon wish list. Fuck you. Available on my OnlyFans. Makeup tutorials, promotions, and cause. You know how bad I want to fucking subscribe to this, and then we just do a segment on this each week.
Every week.
I would rather that she appropriated the black culture again than have to sit through I'd rather that she just appropriated black culture again than have to sit through that nonsense.
read Mariah's.
Rachel
Wow.
has an OnlyClans account. I might need PC Manny for that comment. I think that's good. I think that
that could just rest.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck.
Oh my God. It's crazy. I'll never forget we were on a roast with the Seahawks and fucking Doug Baldwin was like, we need to be nicer to Manny this year because his mom just got fired from the NAACP saying that my mom was Rachel Dolezal. I was like, fuck you.
Motherfuckers.
Dude, I remember one time when I was driving Harrison Ford and Callista Flockhart to this. Sorry, I said that. But anyways, it was.
You need to pick up those names.
Were they in the BMW?
Actually, they were. To be honest.
Dang.
Mariah said I'm from Tennessee, so I feel comfortable saying that. All right, we gotta wrap it up. Mariah, I'm gonna email you and schedule that. And again, anybody.
Actually, I'm the one that started this broadcast.
Oh, my bad.
Today,
Okay,
and I think it's time to wrap it up. So I'm gonna toss it over to Jay.
As far as plugs, let's see. I will be at Brad Garrett's this Friday. Next week, all week, I'm at Brad Garrett's. The week after that, all week, I'm at the Comedy Cellar at the Rio here in Las Vegas. Also got more dates at the Comedy Cellar for October. Just got them today. I'm coming up. I'm going to be in Glendale, Arizona in October. November, I'll be doing stuff in Washington, San Diego. Anyways, you can go to bigirishj.com, and that's mine.
I think what's pretty dope too is I'll say because he just got passed at the cellar, which is pretty exciting. So I'll be checking that out too. Pretty dope.
I love it.
And passed means they said no.
We're gonna pass.
So so I'm gonna be working on with the other fellas on some production stuff. We've been grinding at that and got some new hard equipment and some new software and doing some cool things. So we'll be spicing this up and making it cooler and cooler. So that's what I'll be doing over the next week.
How does that interfere with like your tour schedule? Are you doing any clubs or
dude, I can really just phone it in nowadays and still give the performance of a lifetime. So it doesn't really get in my way ever.
Understood. I mean, yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. Manny.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be performing Universal, guys. I'm taking it to the next level. So won't be performing on Earth. Going to take it to Mars, just dominate that shit and try to send it via satellite. So hopefully you guys can tune into that shit. Hey. And I'll be on an episode of Love in Black and White next week and the HollingsWorthless. So make sure that you follow Felicia's instructions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Smash that like button.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate that.
But yeah, that's all for me this week.
Tyler.
Me, I'm gonna be judging that voice comedy competition till you motherfuckers cancel me hard enough. But I'm still coming back. I don't give a fuck. That's the 7th of September. Watch me say some terrible things on stage.
Unknowingly.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be up in September. We're doing the dope shows.
September 25th and 26th. Yeah, that's gonna be really exciting. We need to figure out the flights. So if you want to hang out, we can do that real quick.
Oh, okay. You're going. Who's going to that, Jade?
I'm going up there. Yeah, Bend, Oregon, and where was the other one?
Oh, that's right.
Spokane. So Ben's on Saturday, and then Spokane's on Sunday. It's gonna be that's gonna be a tough one because we gotta wake up at like 8 to get to the next show.
Okay.
Oh, let's talk about it here, and then we'll take each other.
All right. Okay, so Sean, do you want to end it since?
Yeah, I do. So thanks everybody for listening. We'll see you next Wednesday. We'll be switching back to Tuesdays pretty soon, but we'll let you know ahead of time. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. Do all those things that get this in the algorithm for YouTube. And good. Bye.
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 That was a great